Yo, what is up? So, today I will be playing Final Fantasy 16 because I do want to get into some battles and test out FSR 4 because I haven't really had the chance to do it yet. And I've done quite a few videos on the Last of Us Part 2. So I think that'd be a interesting video. And just to discuss what I like in the game and all that, a few other things. So, we'll load that up. Turn that off. Yeah, so double click that. I've done a couple of them side quests offline, so I could actually try and get to some battles. So I think now I'm at the point where we will actually get into some battles. That's hopefully that'll be low enough. But yeah, I'll just say it is on. FSR 4 is definitely on. Alright, so now I believe I can just fast travel. Is it this bit? Lost wing. Oh, I can upgrade one of these actually. So, what's this? They're not tried much of this ability yet. Alright, so make for Lorbett's Pass.
Never been to Curltail Falls myself. Never seen a curl for that matter. Not that I want to. I heard they'll tear a man from cock to crown. So
Let's just go to this part then. Yeah, but as I said, I mean, I do much prefer the look of FSR 4 over DLSS on this game. And at the end of the day, I do think it's going to be subjective, but definitely for me. I just notice certain things. Alright, so I've got to work my way around here. What's this here?
Yardan say the floods are closer than they've ever been. Let the ether turn me from teat to toe then. I won't be running.
Nothing here. I don't think I've been in here yet.
My children, for we are blessed by good Grieger, and that blessing is none other.
But yeah, as I said, I mean, I do think when I don't watch Digital Foundry much, but I know some people do not like certain things they say, but I also think they sort of condition people as well to look for certain things, and definitely people do agree with them. But for me, there is things I don't like in the game, and I've never really seen them talk about that. Like, I haven't seen much about hair quality in their games, and I'm really big on that. There's just certain things where I feel they're not really pointing out my pet peeves, sort of thing. So that's literally what it is. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I think it's all subjective, and it just seems to me that generally, oh, there you go. Generally, AMD seem to be doing what I like. I mean, I definitely saw FSR 3 being pretty bad in a lot of games, so I did agree with that. But now that FSR 4 has come along, I'm finding, again, a lot of what AMD do, it's actually, they're doing more of what I like, so I'm happy to stick with AMD and literally go UDNA in the future. It just seems you've got to go with the people that you actually think are actually doing what you want, and that's literally how I see it. And on this channel, it will be my honest truth of what I like. I'm not bothered. Obviously, I'll have conversations with what other people like, but I'm not bothered if people are gonna sort of force feed me what they like and say I should like that. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't care about that. As long as I get across what I like, and it is my channel, so I'll do what I like. Yeah, that's owned up pretty well. I mean, if you're talking about FSR 3, when you had a lot of magic spells like that, and like in Ratchet and Clank, I could definitely see it was breaking up. So that is what I didn't like as well. So I think looking back on my AMD experience, I think that is probably the main thing that made me sort of go get NVIDIA, like the 4090, because DLSS was better for that, for retaining, so that it wouldn't break up in motion, basically. That's what FSR 3 was pretty bad at. Right. I haven't actually played this for a bit, so there we go. Yeah, so as I said, I mean, now FSR 4, in every game I've tested so far, it looks pretty much perfect in motion. And in gaming, I'd say 80% of the time you're in motion anyway. So that is what I want. I don't want blur in motion or anything like that. Who's this?
Oh, there you are, Sid.
It's that
Thanks
bird
so
I met,
much
wasn't
for
it?
coming. The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course.
Alright, looks right. Oh, we've got to take this creature out. Oh, yeah, I mean, it seems to look pretty good. I mean, I definitely 100% prefer FSR 4 on this game compared to DLSS. And even DLSS 4 when I updated it to the Transformer. It still looked, it didn't look good enough to what I thought it would be like. And that's what I saw on Final Fantasy Rebirth. So, it's literally what I like. If I like it, I'll pretty much decide to go with that. So yeah, I'm just more bothered about what I like than what other people like, and that's how it should be. And with Digital Foundry, I just found a lot of the stuff they talked about I didn't care about as much as they do. And I do feel, as I said, some people will agree with them, and generally they don't like Flickr. I know a lot of people do, which I can completely understand.
Anybody home?
But I haven't seen any Flickr on FSR 4 really at all. Pretty much, it's pretty much doing everything I want.
Be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Get him. This one. Over here.
Oh, these bombs.
Get him. Get him. Over here. This one. Go for it. Over here. Go for it. Over here.
Staggered. What the fuck is that thing there?
Nice try. I failed.
What the fuck happened there? That was weird. He must have some sort of fucking move. What the fuck happened there then? I thought my life was I. Anyway, it definitely seems to be holding up in motion. Or is it them blue bombs?
This must be our unwanted.
Oh, he's gonna get it this time. Maybe if you get too close. Well, pretty much had him. So I don't know. What's this hacking thing here?
No.
Unless you got to beat him in a certain amount of time. Have you? And he just blows up. So maybe I've just got to be super aggressive. That is a bit of a tricky one, isn't it?
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Get him!
Oh, have that you can. Yeah, I think you have to beat him in a certain amount of time, otherwise he fucking blows up and then he's dead. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen many like that.
I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Yeah, but it definitely held up there. FSR 4. I didn't see any like break up in the magic. And we are at 1440p, which is good. One thing I've noticed on this game, it don't seem to matter what sort of graphics card you got, you will get low dips, even below 60 FPS at certain parts of the game. And it did look pretty blurry on the game most of the time. But now, as I said, that is a much sharper image for me now. So at 4K it'd be even better. But it's literally good enough for me to play at 1440p. With this, the extra clarity in the image and less blur. Yeah, so it looks pretty good there.
You'll come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job
Actually,
well
that
done.
on anymore anyway.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Yeah, I mean everything,
Right
the
away.
hair quality, the clothing. There's just literally no blur at all, I can see. And one thing you know you get from me on this channel, you'll get my true experience. I'm not trying to impress anyone, I'm just trying to make a channel about what I like. That's literally it. And in a game, if I see something I don't like in the game, I'll say it. And if I see something I really like, I will say it. And it just seems to me, on AMD, they are doing things what I like. And so, yeah, definitely I do like this on here. I mean, I'm loving it on Rebirth. I'm loving it on here. And I'm interested to see. Obviously, I've been on Nvidia, so I'm comparing it to DLSS as well. Because I didn't just use DLSS 3, I did update games to DLSS 4. And another one I want to do actually is The Witcher 3, because I did update DLSS 4. So that, and it looked pretty good, to be fair. So it will be interesting just to have a good look at that using FSR 4, because I've got a video that I've done where I've updated FSR 4 on The Witcher. So it will be, I mean, I haven't even played it since I've done that. So I'm trying to sort of slowly make my way through games. And literally having a good look at FSR 4, because you can't do that just by modding it, having a look at only for a few minutes and then go on to the next game. That's what I was doing, modding games, then that was it, uninstalling or moving on. So, but now I'm starting to, it's impressed me more just having a look at it properly and seeing how good it is. Anyway, that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.